So it's a new year, which means that there are a lot of new things that we can all experience, and there are a lot of changes that we'll go through. There are a lot of goals and resolutions that we have for 2019. One of my goals and one of my resolutions is to try and make this year so much different than last year and the years before that. This is my first year of college. This is my first year of really being on my own. And that can be scary, and it can be something that takes a lot of adjustment to get used to. But it is going to be a year that I really hope will be very inspirational to me, and I hope that I can do a lot of things that I've never done before in 2019. I am going to college at Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. This school really stood out of all the other schools that I chose and applied to because of the experience that it was going to give me with my education. I wanted a school that I was so involved in. I wasn't just going to be sitting in a classroom and listening to a professor or a student talk all day. I wanted something more than that. I wanted something that I could really reflect on and be actively involved in. And this school just really gave me all of that. So my major at Full Sail is film. I was debating a lot when I was picking out my college about what major I wanted to go into and what I wanted my career to be. All of you know that I love music, and I play guitar, and I play bass, and I've been involved with so many cool and amazing things with music. And you guys also know that I really love film. Music and film were two things that I was really going back and forth about in terms of which one I wanted to be my major. I chose film because I wanted to use my love and my passion of making stories come to life with music. I've always been a very creative person, and I've always loved to write and to make movies and short films and make music videos, and being a part of film gives me that opportunity to combine my love of music and my love of film into one thing. And that's why I chose film as my major. My school doesn't have dorms. We actually have apartments. And that's just because my school is so large and there's so many kids and so many teachers and so many people there all the time that they need a place to stay. And the school is just way too big. It has too much stuff to really have dorms on campus. So all of us, I think all of the students pretty much live off campus or near the school, and from where I am, I can literally just go down the street and I'm at campus, which is really, really nice and something that I am so grateful for. If I chose a different school, I probably would have had a dorm, and that was also something that I was debating about for a while, whether I wanted to have, whether I wanted to be in a dorm or live in an apartment. And I am so glad I chose to be in an apartment, because if I were in a dorm, I wouldn't have as much space as I need. And I think everyone needs space to just kind of be in their own world and not kind of have to share everything all the time. And just, have your privacy and have your space that's just your stuff. And if I was in a dorm, I wouldn't get that much of my own space. So I'm really glad and really grateful that I chose a school that gave me the opportunity to live off campus in an apartment. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I did my whole first semester online. I spent every day from September to December doing all these classes that would prepare me to come down here in January and start the next semester on campus at Full Sail. So it was really to start my next semester on campus. It was definitely an adjustment, going from online to campus classes. It's a really big physical adjustment that I had to get used to, but now that I'm here, I really am glad that I get to be so much more involved than I was online, which is so nice. It's really cool that I get to be surrounded by all these amazing people that helped me so much online, but I didn't get to actually talk to and see in real life. The other biggest transition that I've had is now I have a roommate, which is definitely a huge adjustment. You know, living with your family, you're so comfortable with them, you see them every day, you just kind of develop such a bond with them. And, you know, your family, they raised you and they you know, have always been there your whole life. Now you're living with a stranger that you don't know that well, that you're going to start to get to know. It's just you and just the two of you, and that has been a very big change in my life. My roommate is awesome. She's really nice, and we get along really well. But us kind of living together is gonna be, or has been, a big thing for both of us. We both love our families very much, and to not have them with us and constantly surround us is really interesting. It's really difficult because we both have grown up with them our whole entire lives. Now, you know, we have to kind of think for ourselves and be able to live on our own and be able to live on our own and compromise. Just kind of have a new lifestyle. So my school is very focused on giving you a good education. Full Sail is not the type of school that will have parties or that will let you have, you know, all these different clubs and sororities, and even though they have clubs, they're really all school-based and they're really all education-based, and it's really nice to be able to go to a school that really focuses on what you're there for, which is to learn about your major, to learn about your profession. One of the biggest things for me was that I didn't want to be in an environment, I didn't want to be in a school that was just for parties, or was just for hanging out and goofing off and not learning anything. I wanted to learn what I was there for, which is to study film and to understand film. I didn't want to be surrounded by people that were there just to not learn and just to party. I'm really glad that my school is really focusing on giving you a good education and making sure you're learning what you're supposed to be learning, which is something that I'm really happy about. I'm glad that my school is so focused on teaching you what you're there for and giving you the tools and the knowledge, and giving you the tools and helping you with your skills to learn your passion and profession. It's just such an amazing thing. The first thing that I would say is you really have to decide what you want to go to school for. Pick something that you know you love and you know that you will continue to love for the rest of your life. Something that really just speaks to you and has always really put you in a good mood, inspired you, and something that you know that you can do so many things. That thing, that topic, that idea, whatever that is your major. It's a thing that's inside you. It's a thing that you really do enjoy doing. As for what schools to pick a school that you know has what you want. Not necessarily the major you want, but has the environment, has the vibe, has the other features that you want. Don't go to a school that you're just going to go to because your parents want you to, because it's a school that is just, going to teach you what you need to learn. Pick a school that you actually want to go to, and that is something that you can see yourself going to. So, that is it for this video, and my advice to anyone who doesn't know what to do in the new year, 2019, I would say do all of the things that you didn't do in 2018. Go to all the places you missed out on, go and hang out, go to to see all the movies that you missed, go to concerts, attend all the events that you just were not going to in 2018. Do more of the things that you love. It's really important to do that. If you don't do the things that you love, you're really going to lose interest in them quicker than you think. And that is something that just is heartbreaking to hear, that you lose interest in things that make you you. Do more of the things that you enjoy and that you love to do and that make you happy. Those are my goals and my advice and my tips for you for the new year of 2019. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and post more often than I did last year. So that is it. I will see you all very soon. Have a good year.